all up front if needed. All right. What kind of questions do you have for me on page? Yeah, go ahead. For 6. 6. Okay. 42 over root 7. Oh, thank you. Oh, boy. That makes it tough, doesn't it? I bet we'll call this today what screen? There we go. All right, so 42 over root 7. So does everyone feel comfortable that I cannot go and reduce right now because I can't reduce from outside of the radical to inside the radical? So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and multiply both top and the bottom by root 7 and root 7. And by doing this, that makes this a perfect square on the bottom. So that gives me 42 root 7. And then I know root 7 times root 7 is root 49, which is 7. At that point, I can reduce these because they're both now outside the radical. So that's a 1, that's a 6, so I get 6 root 7 for an answer. That okay? I'm gonna go chill someplace. Sit in the comfy chair. Can I come back here with you guys? My comfy chair. Not because you guys are doing anything wrong. It's just look like a comfortable location, nice people. Make sure I'm not going over toes. Coach, thump on me if I roll over your toe. All right, what else could we work out, guys and girls? Yeah. 18, you got it. Here's number 18. 121 x to the 14th. Oops, y to the 6th. Okay, so quick question for you. Oh, boy. I made that look prettier. 121 x to the 14th, y to the 6th. So is 121 a perfect square? Yeah. Square root of 121 is 11. Is x to the 14th a perfect square? Yeah, so it's an even number, so take half of it, and it comes out of the radical. Is y to the 6th a perfect square? Yeah, so take half of it, and it comes out. And there's my answer. There's no more radical because we had all perfect squares in there. Yeah. 7, sure. 1 over root 81. We tried to get goofy with you. So some of you might have multiplied top and bottom by root 81. But what is root 81? 9. That's all we have to do. Because 81 is a perfect square, so it automatically comes out. That makes sense? Anything else? You're good? Yeah. Yeah. Number 16. I have a negative out front. This is a square root sign. 81 m to the 64th. Okay, now, this negative is going to be part of the answer. Okay? 81 is perfect square. What's square root of 81? 9. M raised to the 64th power. 64 is an even number, so I'm going to take half of it. And I get rid of it. And I have that negative is part of the answer. Okay, because it's outside of it. If it was inside of it, this would have been a no real solution, but it's outside. Anything else we can work on? Yeah. You're good? Anybody else going once? Going twice? Sold to the cool kids of third period. All right, let's do some notes. Page 140 something. Page 141.
Swear we've taken notes every day.
This week? Yeah, I didn't have any quizzes this week. I'm sorry. All right. 2 blank radicals. I have no idea what I'm supposed to fill in these blanks. I'm going to put question marks because I don't know what I'm supposed to put. All right. Letter A, we are multiplying these together. So outside, outside, I can multiply to give me 12. Do you feel comfortable with that so far? I can multiply inside, inside as well. So root 2 times root 2 is root 4. What is root 4? 2. So that comes out, so the square root's gone, so I just get 24 for an answer. Okay. That one worked out nicely because we dealt with a perfect square. It looks like the next one for letter B, we're going to have to do like a big foiling type of thing. So let's see. I'm going to take the first number times here. That gives me negative 8. And I multiply those, so I get negative 2 root 15. Is that okay so far? Then I'm going to multiply root 3 times 4, so I get positive 4 root 3. And then root 3 times root 15 is root 45. Okay, so 15 and 3 will not break down. Okay, but root 45, bless you. Let's go to our perfect squares, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49. So will one of these numbers above, I don't think 36, 25, or 16 will work. Yeah. So root 45 is 9 times 5. What's the square root of 9? 3. So I'm going to replace this with 3 root 5. So I have negative 8 minus 2 root 15 plus 4 root 3 plus 3 root 5. And there's nothing more we can do. It's just all spread out. Let me make that 15 a little nicer. And that's your answer. Now, some students might ask, does it matter the order I put it in? As long as those signs stay consistent, you could have those written in any order you want. There's no right or wrong to that. For letter C, I'm going to multiply here and here, so I'm going to get 6 root 2 plus 10, and it's done. And then letter D, that squared is outside the radical, so that squared is going to go here and here. So 10 squared and root 4. 10 squared is 100. Root 4 is 2. So that just comes out to 200. Okay. So can I move on? Everyone good? So this is not on your notes. If I have this, can I add those together? No, so that's like the finalized answer, right? I said, hey, simplify this, it's simplified. What this is going towards is this could be like a root 2, and this could be like a root 3. So if I had 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3, this is simple. Okay, I can't combine it together because they're not like terms. So it's the same thing like x and y. So the radicals, if the radicals are not the same, you can't add or subtract them together. Okay, so if we go with this, are my radicals the same on letter E? Yeah, so we're just going to count up. 3 added to 8 is 11. The radical comes along for the ride. That's my answer. As letter F sits as it is, I can't add them together now, but I think I might be able to modify the root 8. Would you feel comfortable that root 8 could break down to 4 times 2? Is that okay? If we have that, what's the square root of 4? 2. So this, when it comes out, is a 2. If I multiply the 6 and 2, I get 12. And then that's 12 root 2. Now I have like terms, because root 2 and root 2. So 13, or 3 plus 12 is 15. So I just get 15 root 2. Any questions how we just did that? So we're using the properties that we know how to break down a radical, like 6 root 8 might have been a question you could have had on homework. So we're just breaking it down, and then we're making it have like terms. All right, so my friends, letter G. Letter G. Thoughts? What will 45 break down to that might be helpful? 9 and 5. And the reason I'm choosing 9 and 5 is 9 is a perfect square. It's the biggest perfect square. What can I break 20 down to that would have a perfect square as part of it? 5 times 4 or 4 times 5, right? Okay. Hey, what's the square root of 9? 3. So I got 5 times 3 outside. Root 5 minus, what's the square root of 4? 2. Then let's add up or multiply our like terms. And they're both root 5, so I can go ahead and subtract. So 15 root 5 minus 4 root 5 is 11 root 5. And it's done. So it's simplified. What's up, Manuel? Yeah, you're going to get it. It's recorded if you need to go back. All right. Last 2 problems, right? That's it? Holy crow. All right. So if you have an exponent on the outside, you're going to distribute the exponent. Okay, so that 2 comes here, so that's going to give me a 4. It's also going to go here, which is going to give me root 4. Root 4, we should know, is 2, so this comes out to an answer of 8. Letter I is done the same way. That comes here, that gives me the 25. It comes here, that gives me root 9. Root 9 is what? So 75 is my answer. Cool. Thanks for letting me sit back here with you guys. You know, if I didn't, you guys be all misbehaved, right? No, you're not 7th period. 7th period, I have to sit right there in that chair.
Which one?
Right there.
Isn't this where Emma sits?
Yeah, she gets here on time. Yeah, I got a couple kids that are a little bit more rambunctious. What's that?
Oh.
Gotta appreciate you guys being nice, wonderful people. All right. So I think I'm going to give you guys a lot of time. This will give you the opportunity to probably get homework done before the weekend, which is good. I think you can do all of them. Happy to help you if you need help. Take this opportunity. If you need your phone back, you can get your phone back. If not, I'll bring your phone back to you.